Hey, this is Russ. We are on the Prospect Heights bike trail. I'm going to give you the left view. This is a continuation of the last time we were headed over here. We took the bike map app to get ourselves here. And then I split that into two videos. First time we've done that, part one, part two. And this time I'm showing you the left angle view of the bike trail. Now typically we do it facing forward, but I got to thinking, there's so much stuff that I see on the left and the right that you guys never get to see. So I figured I'll angle the camera slightly, doing about a 45-degree angle here. So I don't know if you see any of the forward view or not, but this way at least you get to see some of the stuff I see when I look left and right. But because I can't flip it back and forth, today you get the left view of the the Prospect Heights Trail. I was just thinking of Palatine Road. So I am on pedal assist level 1 with my gears sitting at 5 out of the 7. We're doing a slow, easy ride. My battery, to get here and the like, it's still sitting at 5 out of 5. And that's because a good chunk of this ride was on pedal assist level 1. And that doesn't give you a whole lot of pedal assist. I'm going to drop my gears again. So I'm down to gear number 4 now. Going slightly up a hill, so I'm just going to use a throttle to help me along. Even just throttling up, I'm hitting 300 to 400 watts of power just to get up here. When I'm on pedal assist level 1, I could be only on 71 to 140 something or something like that for wattage. 34, 69 it says. Yeah, so 34 to 69 watts of power. So you're saving a lot of battery if you don't use higher pedal assist. And I'm coasting whenever I can coast. Now I know that this left angled view, you end up seeing probably my arm and also the rear view mirror, but it is what it is. We'll do a right angle view another time. Maybe on the way back, who knows? We'll see. Depends if I hang out in that area longer or not. Alright, it says Village of Wheeling, 1894. Yeah, well, they've been around a while. So as you can see, we have high tension wires to our left. Oh, what's going to be interesting is when we get to that area where all the high tension wires get together. That big electrical field. I call it a field because you can hear that thing humming when you go past it. So all that electricity is gathered together over there. Can't be good for you. It can't be safe. Yeah, so off on the high tension wire area is just all greenery, and it looks like they may have cut the grass because it was a lot higher before. I think they came by and did a cut. Actually, there's a guy up ahead that's actually cutting. I think we're going to run into him. So yeah, they're cutting, which is good because I think it's overgrown. We'll pass them. If it's loud, I'll probably lower the volume intensity on the audio in post-production. the guy with a big John Deere cutter and the guy we just passed. So 2 guys out here cutting. Somebody on the left side, I'm sorry, on the right side was also cutting some stuff, but I don't think that was part of this area. Yeah, I've said before, if you have allergies, hay fever, any of that stuff, you don't want to be doing these trails because you'll be sneezing like crazy. All right, across this big street. You can see off on the left side there are factories. Wheeling has a lot of industrial stuff, so it's not surprising that they have factory buildings here. Not sure what this company is, but yeah, I wonder if the trail has finally evaporated the flooding. I just thought about that. Well, if it's still there, we're going through it. We'll be coming up to it. It's right by all the electrical stuff. I'm surprised there's really nobody out here right now, at least that we can see. Maybe we're just going too slow and missing everybody. Alright, you can see how high the grasses have grown over here that hasn't been cut. They usually will cut like a 3 or 4 foot strip right alongside of the bike path, but then the rest of it they'll leave it. So here we go. You can see the electrical stuff here. Yeah, I always said that this would be a good place for a James Bond movie. You know, final chase scene, running up and down the towers or something. Look at this stuff. Well, it appears that everything has evaporated because there's no water on the path. So what do you think? You like this left angle view? You know, as weird as that thing is, I think this is my favorite part of the path. A bit of danger in there. Okay, there's some guy inside there. What's he looking for? Mushrooms? What's he looking for? Oh, he's spraying things. I wonder what he's spraying for. Bugs? Don't know. Insecticide? Why is he spraying the field? I don't get it. It's my suspicious mind. Everyone's a suspect. So yeah, on a day like today, which is very cloudy, looks like it's gonna rain. It's actually not a bad day to go out riding. Well, we are still 5 bars on the battery, but I'll tell you that the battery, oh, here's a rabbit. You can't see him because he's ahead of us. And there he goes. Did you see him? I don't know if you saw him. The batteries never give you accurate reading. Even though it says 5 bars now, it's not linear. When it starts dropping fast. You hear the cars going in underneath us. So you really never know how much battery you got left. You kind of think you have a lot, but you might not. But I've been very conservative in throttling, and since I haven't really taken us out of pedal assist level 1, we should have quite a bit of battery. My original hope was that I could get down to this area and go further, but I don't know if I want to risk it, because I know that in the past, even when I did the Randhurst shopping center after this and then headed home, by the time I headed home, the battery was on number 1, it was blinking, and that's happened twice now. So I know I have a certain limitation of how much I could really ride. So I know that if I had a secondary battery, that wouldn't be an issue, but no battery. I am not allowed to buy a second battery. My wife said I've spent so much money on this bike, nothing else is to be purchased. So sticking with that, no battery for me. I don't know, down the road maybe. Next year maybe, who knows, we'll see. I mean, I still got to spend money on buying new tires down the road. And that's not cheap either. Those tires that I'm looking at, I think are like $71 or $72 each. So you're talking, you know, tax and everything, probably about $150 just for bike tires. Wow. Some of them cost more than that, but the one I'm looking at is about $150 for the pair. I just ordered up some brakes. Not that I need it. I'm using it as a backup. Rumor had it that, you know, parts are so scarce now that if you want replacement brake pads and stuff, you should probably buy them now while you can get them. Hold on to them and then put them on when you need them. Because the worst thing is you need the brake pad, and then you go to order it, and then you got a 3 or 4 week wait. Then you're down. You can't ride your bike without brakes. So I ordered the brake pads, and I'm just going to hold on to them until the time comes when I need it. I don't think I'm going to need it for a while. It could be a year from now. Who knows? I don't hit the brakes all that much, as you know. But you never know when they're ready to go. Okay. Crossing the streets again. The hardest part is always having to jump off the bike so you don't fall off of it. Because, again, my seat is higher than other people put their saddles. They, you know, some folks have it so low that they can straddle the bike and still be kind of sitting. But if you want good extension during your pedaling, which is the main point for me, I have my seat post high enough that I have a decent extension on my leg. Really, it should be about another inch higher than that, but to make it easier to get onto the bike, because you got to swing your leg over, and again, as you know, I have a replaced knee and everything. I'm about maybe an inch lower than I should, but it's still pretty high up there. The seat post is pretty high. Well, let me talk about the seat itself, the saddle. You know, I switched over to that Bikeroo saddle. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, it's not the outdoor one, quote unquote. It doesn't have the springs. It has the elastomers, the plastic spring, so to speak. They make it look like spring, but it isn't. That just adds a little cushioning to it. Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't really miss the springs. Now, I did get on my mountain bike recently, and that has my Ode seat, and that has springs, and that is a lot cushier. The padding on the seat is really cushy, and also the seat is really cushy, and then the springs help out quite a bit too. All right, I gotta stop the camera and swap out the camera again. I got a 16-minute limit. I put the timer for 15 minutes just to remind me to do it in time. So I'm going to stop for a second here, and then I'll start us up back again. All right, I'm back. So let me know what you think of this left angle view. If you like that, or if you prefer the forward angled view, no angle, no view, forward view. Do you prefer the forward view, or do you prefer an angled view? I think an angled view is good, like if we did Randhurst Shopping Center and we were just looking at the shops on the side, the angled view would help. But if we're looking at getting someplace, maybe the forward view would be a better option. I can't flip it back and forth unless I'm holding a selfie stick and riding, and I'm not going to do that. That would be too dangerous for me. So it's one or the other. But we're at a 45-degree angle. We're not doing like a 90-degree angle. So I think you should probably see a little bit of the forward, but a lot more of the side. And by the way, we're still 5 bars out of 5. Kind of goes to show you that if you don't use the pedal assist, saves a lot on the battery. I mean, we haven't even dipped into the 4 bar at all. Anyways, here's the that sledding hill that we've seen before. It's probably a better angle for you now since it's angled towards it. You see the stairs that they walk up there. So they walk up and then they sled down. All right, we are at the Park District area now again. It's where they have the swimming pool. Yeah, overall, if I just stay on pedal assist 1, I'm saving quite a bit of battery. Maybe that'll give me some extended range. Maybe I'll stay out the rest of the day until I run out of battery. Find out what is my actual range when I'm just using the pedal 1. And there's people in the swimming pool. They're doing lessons early in the morning. A lot of kids out here. All right, anyways, that is the trail. I appreciate you guys coming along on it again. Hopefully you like this angled view. If you did, put a comment below. If you did not, put a comment below. Okay, don't hit the dislike if you don't. If it's only because you don't like the angle, don't hit the dislike. You can like the video, but maybe you don't like the angle. Just tell me if you don't like the angle. Just put that in the comments. Anyways, I will talk to you guys next time.